So, Solomon,
No countdown.
no countdown.
Whoa.
When
Hello.
we were hanging out today.
Yeah.
You discovered a new account on Instagram or Twitter or all. What was the name of this account? Don't play any of the videos, please don't.
No, I'm not going to.
He's gonna go check the receipts. Real quick.
His name is Devon the Selfie Slut.
Okay, yeah. So
that name should-
Devon.
if anyone wants to see some
DEVO.
family friendly PG content,
Definitely not his liking of tiny boners inside his butt.
Welcome to Piss Pit, everybody.
We're not doing welcome anymore. I've learned people don't like that. You just got to get into it.
Oh, you just got to get
That's
into
why
it?
I just got into it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's different this episode.
Wow. All right.
So,
not bad.
We're still.
Thanks for letting me know.
The two of them are still finishing the beatbox. We're still not done. It's a lot of alcohol.
It's a lot of beatbox.
Cheap price too.
Yeah.
Myself, I have a locust cider, seasonal watermelon flavor.
Locust, just like the extinct reptiles.
No, like the
No.
bug that's
Yeah.
right there on the can.
Yeah.
It's
Or
a
bugs.
fucking bug.
That's what I
and
meant.
it's
Bugs, not
alive.
reptiles.
And it's not extinct.
It's the locusts are extinct.
Locust.
The locusts.
The lotus.
The
are not a-
lotuses.
Okay.
The lotuses.
Well, here
Are
we're
the
getting a
lotuses-
review. We're
are
getting
they
a
extinct?
review.
Is the
Oh, that
bug
is awful.
Lotus.
That is disgusting.
All right, let's try it. Lotus cider.
It's not cider. It's like fucking watermelon flavored beer. That's horrible. That's a 2. That's
Okay, I guess I'll try.
Oh my
You're
gosh.
actually loud for once, so that's gonna sound so loud.
Wow.
That is
I'm
disgusting.
so sorry.
That
but
tastes
is-
just like the bug.
You've had a
That-
locust before?
You haven't lived until you've
Oh.
drinking the blood of a lotus. Lotus.
You can't pronounce it. That's
A-
really
a-
funny.
a lotus.
It's really
Oh,
funny.
A
my
lotus.
goodness. So Trevor,
What are them loctoids? What's up, buddy?
how's your day been?
My day?
Yeah.
Well,
Or
my
did we
day.
already talk about this?
My day. We have not.
Frankly,
Frankly,
I don't really care.
I know you don't
But-
fucking care. My day, I was not with you.
Not
two.
trying to be mean.
I
I,
was,
just don't like you. At all.
Shut the fuck up. I was working
Trying
on.
to talk about his day.
Yeah,
Solomon.
I was working on Black Friday today. And honest to God,
at a restaurant.
At a
It's not
restaurant,
like it's fucking
yeah.
busier.
yeah.
I saw
And-
3 women wrestling over a TV.
No, and that's what I'm gonna get to. Like, it was not that busy at all. Like,
Because everyone was shopping.
yeah, and that's like literally I walked in and like Tyler's like, "You ready?" And I'm like, "Ready for what, man? Ready for what?" And he's like, "It's Black Friday." I'm like, "Dude, it's Black
not
Friday."
like there's any deals
Yeah,
on the food.
we're not gonna be like buy one get 7 COD free. Congrats! Like, that's not how this is gonna work. But they were all prepared. Everybody outside was all prepared. I'm back there. I'm like,
Just slow.
come on. The lunch, to be fair, lunch and until about 4 or 5 was generally busy, a little busy for a Friday, and then it just died the fuck off.
Yeah.
And we got no prime rib. So on Fridays and Saturdays, my restaurant will do prime rib.
You don't have to say my restaurant. We've called it by name
Yeah.
before.
I know.
You don't own the Rainier Bar and Grill.
I'm actually a shareholder. No, the Rainier will do prime rib, and it usually sells out. But today, nothing. We literally have a prime and a half left. So tomorrow, tomorrow's gonna be
Coming
crazy.
to the Rainier
but
Bar and Grill tomorrow.
tomorrow is Small Business Saturday, so
It's gonna be busy.
Yeah.
tomorrow is
Yes.
actually gonna be fucked. Tomorrow is when
I've
everybody
worked-
should have
I've
been.
worked- I'm working tomorrow. Shit.
Yeah.
I'm working at the fuck. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Do you know what I'm doing tomorrow?
Good luck with that.
It's my day off, and I'm probably going to go play disc golf and basketball.
There you
Yeah.
go.
I was going to say,
Probably.
I'm not going to do anything tomorrow, and then I remembered that I mistakenly signed myself up to do things.
Yeah, I saw that text. No, I really want to play Lethal Company. Have you guys heard of Lethal
I
Company?
do want to play Lethal Company really bad.
Your PC could probably run Lethal Company.
Is that stupid horror game?
Yeah, the stupid
Yes,
horror game that
it's
you
so
don't
stupid.
care
It's
about,
so
but
stupid.
It's so stupid, but the proximity chat. On it
Yeah, the
makes it
proximity
really
chat
good.
makes
That's
it
the only
so
reason
much
that
worth
people
it.
like it.
Yeah, it's only no. It wouldn't be fun if you had people who were like, room 17 is clear. Over. All right, buddy. Thank you. 10-4 on that.
It's the interaction with your friends and just the fucking them screaming, you being like, well, that's not my problem.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Them going, I'm gonna go through here, and then going into a door, and then just hearing, ah, 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 and then they run back. It's so funny.
But yeah, so that's my plan for tomorrow. And then
Lovely.
Charlie, what's your plan for tomorrow?
I'm working. That's it. I
What time do you work to?
2, yeah. And then, I mean, Sunday, I might try to do something. I don't know. But could you believe it, guys? 3 weeks in a row, I was at the brewery again today.
God, I'm honestly, I genuinely like. When I woke up today, I don't know why, but the first thing I thought was like, Troy's probably already at the brewery.
I wasn't. My dad went on a hike, so I wasn't there until like 4-ish.
But I knew your ass was gonna be there. And I went on Snap Maps and I saw you there, and I was like, oh, motherfucker.
Yeah, I was thinking about walking by and saying hello at the Rainier, but I drove. I drove me and my dad.
So you could. Oh, I guess that would have been out of the way because then you would have had to walk back. That's fair. Oh, that's fucking cool. So what did you guys do today?
We went to Dave and Buster's.
Yeah, you two hung out. How was that?
Yeah. So I've like religiously lived on the claw machines at the Round One arcade.
They're addictive, and you're usually good at them, except for the last time we went. They were just rigged that time.
So, but this time I was in a ticket game kind of mood. I wanted to
really
win some tickets. Get a big old prize.
That's fun, but I don't know. Just some of the prizes, like you got to get like 17 billion tickets, and you get like a fucking PS3.
I just wanted to win some tickets. So
that's fair.
I got $60 on my card, and I don't know I'm
like on your Dave and Buster's card. Like,
and I don't know.
So you got a Round One and a Dave and Buster card now.
Yeah.
I don't. You can tap the Dave and Buster's.
Fucking talk.
Yes, you can.
I don't really know what like the money to ticket conversion is. I'm sure I could just look it up. But with $60, I left with 4,700 tickets, which I feel like is a good amount. I won a couple jackpots.
I feel like that's pretty good.
And
I feel like that's pretty good.
I didn't spend any, and if I go back and I can win the same amount on $60, then there's for 9,000 tickets. There's a giant pickle Rick stuffed animal. It's like 4 feet tall.
It's tall. It's huge.
That's like as tall as me. That's tall.
That's
that's a fucking
for 9,000 tickets, and I got halfway there. I got halfway there in one trip.
Wait, so Salman got. Sorry, not to hurt. You got 15,000 then?
I got 1,500.
Oh, you
on
guys
$40.
Yeah, so you guys said 15,000.
Alex and Solomon both got 1,500 on 40, and I got 4,700 on 60.
Yeah,
but I was granted they were playing more like basketball and skee ball and shit. I was playing all the games where there's like big ticket.
Should we go back next weekend?
We should.
Yeah. You guys should bring me.
Yes. Absolutely.
It would have to be on Sunday then, because Friday you work, Saturday I work.
I could meet you guys down there on Sunday, like noon.
Could do that.
Noon
of this week,
or of anyway.
This Sunday.
I mean, if you're talking about this Sunday, I can make it work. But
possibly,
yeah. I'd rather do it after I get paid on Tuesday.
Be hanging out with women on Sunday.
That's fair.
Might.
Me and Salman will go.
Hang out with women?
Hey,
Heck no.
Heck, not us.
We were planning on going bowling, but I'll just be like, hey, you want to go to Dave and Buster's?
And then just fuck up all the machines.
We're there and we're like, oh, hey, Charlie, what a coincidence. What? You're here?
These are my 2 best friends.
Yeah, hey,
on
so
the
nice
podcast.
to meet you.
They're doing all of the same games as us.
They're actually going to join us for dinner.
I actually have a list of all the most value you get, like, bang for your buck claw machines.
You pull out a spreadsheet and you're like, these are the ones we're doing.
These are the most profitable ones. We have to do these 3 first.
I'm telling you, if you do that and she doesn't run away, that's a keeper, dude. That's a keeper.
That's true.
That's an immediate keeper.
That's true.
Yep.
Because like if
it doesn't require like force to keep her around.
Yeah. If she's not like, I have to go to the bathroom, then I think you won.
Yeah.
But if she says she has
to
but
pee, if she has to pee at all or poop, can we say that?
Women can't poop.
They don't poop.
Women can't poop. Yeah,
they don't
you're
poop,
right.
They only fart.
But
that's a proven fact.
I guess I'll cycle into our first reoccurring segment, Woman of the Week.
Woman of the Week. Let's go. Woman of the Week.
American woman.
Every time.
What crazy story do you have for us today, buddy?
It's not super crazy, but that same girl,
the Upside Down is trying to contact us.
The lights just got brighter.
We were texting, and
as every good love story says,
it just so happens that like she just mentioned that she has gotten her butt eaten before.
I love how you were. I knew where it was going. You were just tiptoeing around.
She just mentioned that.
She likes her butt munched.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be a munch?
She didn't say like she wanted me to do it specifically. She just mentioned.
She was just like bringing up, hey, by the way, this has happened before.
And I was like, oh, cool.
I really
She's
like it when a skinny white boy eats my ass.
Lengthy ass twink just gets his fucking tongue up in there.
What?
What the
I'm
fuck?
licking up my dirt particles.
Stop.
Sorry.
And I mean that's really all that's going on there. We tried to go
Have
on
you ever eaten ass before?
No.
No?
We tried to go on a date the other day, but it didn't work out because she had to work. And I guess the only other thing I could say is now that I'm working every Saturday at the Rainier, I'm working with my ex, and I thought that we were on like good terms, but
It's been a little bit too, so.
no, we tried to be on good terms. We tried to be friends, and obviously that doesn't work. And then we tried to just be kind of on good terms. But when I worked with her last week, it was just it was weird. Like, we avoided each other the whole time, and the only reason she said anything to me is because she was there with her brother before her shift started, her 2-year-old brother. Mm-hmm. And I mean, he just saw me, and he doesn't know anything. So
right.
He
saw you,
2-year-old brother, and he's like, "Hey, it's Guy.
It's
I know Guy.
It's Guy that's been around."
Yeah. So
how you doing, Guy?
He tried to say hi to me, and I didn't hear him. I had my music in, and she like flagged me down. She was like, "Charlie," and I was like I literally like my head went up, like because I was facing the other way, and I turned around. Like, what? She's like, Maxton's trying to say hi to you. And I was like, oh, hey, buddy.
You're like, oh, God.
Hold on. What's this kid's name?
Maxton.
Maxton. Maxton.
Yeah.
Such an interesting name.
That is a crazy name.
It's a really cute name. You should see, seeing him, he is the embodiment of Maxton.
He is the embodiment of fucking Maxton.
He's a cute kid.
You see that kid.
I miss that kid so much.
He's going to grab him like, I want to shake him.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I realized when I said that, it's not the best choice of words. You grab the name and you yank it like a fucking shaker bottle.
Like a shake weight.
We'll be working with her this Saturday and the next Saturday, so it's gonna be interesting.
I mean, you got Tyler though. Woo!
Yeah, I ignored her and talked to Tyler.
That's right. You got Tyler and Joe.
We love Tyler.
I like Tyler. Tyler has crazy eyes.
Speaking of Tyler, the three of us plus him, we were out smoking in the alley, and we were just talking, having a good conversation.
Yeah, having a good time.
And then all of a sudden, my dad appears in the alley out of nowhere.
Spawns out of nowhere
in the alley, and he's like, "Oh, hey," and we're like, "Oh." I was like, "I know that guy. That's my dad."
And literally, when I first saw him, I just thought it was some random guy. So I was like, "Hey!"
And he walked over,
and then the light shined on his face.
Yes.
Like, oh my god, that's Andy.
We walked over. He walked over, and he saw us all smoking. He's like, "Oh, so this is the vibe for tonight?" Like, yeah. I was like, "Well, I'm not smoking." He was like, "I don't care."
You got real defensive real quick.
Because I actually wasn't smoking.
I'm not like the rest of these dirty pigs.
These fucking guys.
Yeah, it was just crazy because I had no idea that he was in town. Obviously, I had no idea that I was in town.
So funny.
It was really funny.
Like, yeah, we got to fuck up a bunch of kids in pool. It was funny because I was facing him, like where he was standing, and I swear I was looking like where he was standing the entire time, and then all of a sudden he was just standing there. Jordan, wake up! Just standing there, and just 15 feet in front of me, and he's just like, "Oh hey!" And it was like the most random thing ever because I didn't see him walk in; I just saw him like and appear. Mm-hmm. So cool. I don't know how your dad does that, but I want him to teach me.
He just fucking just appeared.
Yeah.
It's like an NPC.
And then all of a sudden he was just like, "All right, see you guys later."
Yeah.
Walked away as quickly as he appeared.
He was like,
yeah. Sorry. You can finish.
Literally, I was just gonna be like, he's like the NPC from Skyrim, where he just come up like, "I have a note for you."
Fair.
Yeah.
Like he just appears out of nowhere. And he's like, "Hello."
But speaking of my dad and speaking of family, it's the day after Thanksgiving. How was your guys' Thanksgiving?
Shitty.
It's African American Friday.
Wow. This guy.
This guy getting canceled.
What do you mean?
Spitting, not
what
back.
do you mean? That's what Devon the selfie slut calls Black Friday.
Is that really what he does?
Yeah. He was giving everyone, what
No,
was it, 25% off dick pics or some shit?
No way.
That was black? They had to be black.
I think it was, oh yeah. It was a 50% off his oh my gosh, what's it called?
Asshole pit?
His cameo. 50% off, but only for black people on African American Friday.
Yeah.
Of course.
And that's just what he calls it, is African American Friday.
I mean, didn't want to talk about Devon the selfie set. I wanted to hear about your guys' Thanksgiving.
We're talking about family.
I wanted to hear about your Thanksgiving.
I pitted my entire family against each other.
I
took an edible early-ish in the day. And then, like, just to start off, I asked my mom, I was like, hey, would it be okay if I, like, started arguments between family members and then, like, didn't do anything? Yeah, I asked my mom about this because this is my first plan.
Okay.
I asked her, and she was like, that sounds hilarious. Yeah, of course, do it. And I said, okay, I just want to make sure because Dad said I couldn't do it, which prompted her to call him down. And then they got into an argument about it, and I just went upstairs and started playing COD. And then
the plan was in motion.
No, I made my 13-year-old cousin like get into a verbal argument with my 40-year-old aunt over their shoes. Like, I made my grandma and my 27-year-old cousin argue about gay
you're just
people.
The embodiment of walking down and
walking
away as chaos happens.
I literally would walk downstairs and I'd like get like some food or whatever and kind of like hang out and have normal conversation, and then all of a sudden I'd be like, hey, Grandma, who'd you vote for? And then run upstairs.
You're awful.
That's terrible. Dude.
You're awful.
How do you feel about the upcoming electoral vote? Anyways.
Oh my gosh. No, it was incredible. I would do it again 100%.
That's great to know.
Yeah. I also sorry, no, I had something for the autism mental breakdown.
We'll get there.
We're not there yet.
Yeah, that's why I stopped.
Yeah. My Thanksgiving was fucking fantastic, dude. Okay.
I don't think it was fantastic.
I stayed home. So my mom got pneumonia.
Yeah,
pneumonia.
How you say it. It's not pneumonia.
I know. I was about to be pneumonia. She got pneumonia. Oh, I struggle so hard with words.
Locust.
Yeah, I am not good with words. So they went to the ER and then figured out that my dad had almost bronchitis, which could turn into
almost bronchitis.
Like they caught it right before.
Oh my gosh.
And so they were at the ER from like 9 to I think 3:30. So I watched my brother and sister for most of the time, and then they got home. And then we made like a cute little Thanksgiving dinner. I got really drunk because I was like, I've dealt with my fucking brothers, which I love my siblings, but oh my god. Okay.
He hates his siblings.
No, Dylan.
It's so fucking annoying. It's not just not your siblings. Not your siblings. The siblings in general.
Siblings in general. And I'm thankful that I have siblings because it makes like holidays a lot cooler because I have to bring that, spirit. But my god, my brother does not understand no. And he's 7. So like it's
my
bad.
brother would sweep your brother.
Dude, no, he would. My brother's a little bitch. So the big thing that happened though was that
fuck him up.
They fuck him up. So they kept going outside and like because they wanted to go play outside. I was like, I'm not fucking going outside. It's like 30 degrees outside. Fuck that. But the neighbors were having Thanksgiving and their dog was out. And I have a dog. His name's Boulder. And I knew that like if Boulder got out, he'd fucking start freaking out, start like barking and freaking go over there. And so I told my brother and sister, I was like, hey. Boulder stays inside. He's not go outside. Okay. There's another dog over there. I just don't want to deal with that. It's fucking 10 in the morning. I got like 4 hours of sleep. I just want to stay inside and watch the Lions lose. Okay. And
I can't believe the Lions lost.
I can't believe the Lions lost that game. So like, and Boulder sees the dog through the fucking window and he starts barking, whatever. My dumbass brother comes inside, opens the door, says, "All right, Boulder, go outside." Just disregards everything. Fucking Boulder runs outside. I'm like, fuck. And I like look through the window to see if he's fine, and like he's barking. I'm like, okay, everything's cool. And my dad installed a gate that's right next to the big tree. That's kind of the road goes down. There's a gate there, and it's not a very good gate because it's just a big X, and you can walk right fucking through it. I see this motherfucker just run right through the gate, run over to the fucking neighbor's house, and so I have to I grab my shoes on, go outside, and mind you, the neighbors are outside. And like they're trying to also
fucking asshole.
Yeah, sorry. And they're trying to stop this confrontation. And I go up to my brother and I say, "I fucking told you, Dylan, not to let him outside. My God, get the fuck inside." And walk by. And then go grab the Boulder and go inside. And I got inside and I sat down and Dylan was just sitting there crying, and I was like,
obviously.
Yeah, and I'm like, sorry, hey buddy, I'm sorry, you want to go upstairs and play Minecraft? And his mood instantly changed. I was like, I love to go upstairs. And
Trevor's not ready to be a parent.
Dude, I'm not. And my mom got home and I was like, hey, by the way, this happened. And I said this to Dylan. in front of all the neighbors. So if they like say, "Hey, Trevor cussed out Dylan,"
it's true.
it's true, and this is why. And she was like, "Honestly, that's fair." You know. Like,
Whoa.
Yeah.
well, just because like
I mean, yeah.
he needs to be taught a lesson, dude. And I felt bad, and I told her, I was like, I apologize to him. She was like, well, that's good, but like still, like I freaked out on him, dude. I fucking went to town. I felt so bad. Anyways,
We're
that's
never
my,
having kids. Trevor.
yeah, that's my like terrible brother story of the week.
Anyways, my Thanksgiving.
Yeah, how was your Thanksgiving?
Finally, you're here.
Finally there. Sorry, my Thanksgiving took a while.
It was fine. It was a little bit disappointing to know that my brother and his fiance weren't going to be there.
Oh, they weren't?
Also understandable because it's a 3-hour drive and they're both vegetarians. So, then you have to make one of everything but without meat, basically.
Turkey's
Facts.
the hardest one.
Tofurkey?
Tofurkey?
That's a thing.
Tofurkey's
Tofurkey.
wow.
Anyways, they went there. But my cousin, who's 2 years younger than me,
yes.
her boyfriend was there.
How did that go?
And
Give him context.
Sorry.
So going into it, my dad didn't have a good feeling about her boyfriend because in their homecoming pictures, he was wearing a backwards hat with like a suit.
He's so real for that.
And
so real for that.
The first thing my dad said is, he's like, why the fuck is he wearing a backwards hat in homecoming pictures? My mom's like, because he's a teenage boy. I'm like, fair. Right?
I mean, yeah, that's like,
but
that's
still,
yeah.
like, you don't wear a backwards hat.
Right? Like, you should at least,
like you can wear it to homecoming.
Hat?
You can wear it to homecoming, but take it off for the pictures.
Yeah.
It's not that big of a deal. So,
but your dad, I mean, that's fair. He's a
we all know my dad.
Yeah.
He's all
What's that called?
We get there, and
traditionalist.
Yeah,
traditionalist.
We get there, and immediately, like, my mom goes and hugs him. Big old bear hug.
Oh wow! Your mom just said, "You're welcome here. Don't worry."
And like, so it was just kind of like my grandma, like everyone was like that. It was just kind of weird. And then his dad showed up. His dad just showed up later in the day. And he was there for like an hour because he had to go somewhere else. So he wasn't there for dinner and everything. But it was kind of weird. And I didn't really.
How long have they been dating for?
Like, I don't know for sure because I'm not in super great contact with my cousin. But as far as I'm aware, like 3 to 4 months.
Wow.
Like,
that's pretty crazy to have.
And like, I mean, like, that's fine. It's just like, I didn't care, but my dad brought it up kind of today.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, it seems like your mom's whole side of the family wants them to get married.
Yeah.
It's like they're 18 and 17. Like, they're not, like, what's going on here?
I mean, I can get it because, it's just the family being hospitable, like, but like going up and like hugging them, being like, mwah, God, I'm so glad you're here. Random boy that's dating my niece.
That being said,
it's different when a guy brings home a girl, though.
Yeah,
like, a guy brings home a girl, and it's immediately
different.
Like both sides of the family are like, we love her more than we love you.
Yeah,
exactly.
No,
100%. But that's
so
different.
I understand that
That's
reaction, but the reaction to a boy is it's almost always negative.
Yeah,
you have to impress.
It's usually all assholes like you and your dad.
Yeah, you gotta impress the kid.
But
well,
no. There has to.
Yeah.
That being said,
you have a quota to make.
The girl already meets it because she's dealing with your dumb ass.
Everybody knows the guy.
So
like, wow.
But anyways, like, who knows? It could have just been a show because obviously, like, if I was going to my girlfriend's families for Thanksgiving, like, I would put on my best show.
Oh yeah.
He was a really nice kid. Like,
good.
Like, he did all the dishes after we ate.
Okay, wow.
Did all of them.
That's trying too hard.
Holy shit.
I was like, dude, that's crazy. But we taught him how to play Bones with dominoes, and we were me, my uncle, and my dad were playing it, just the 3 of us, and my grandpa was watching, and he scoots over and he's like, "What you guys playing?" And we're like, "Bones," and just showed him how to play. And he's like, "I've never played," but we showed him how to play, and then he played with us the rest of the night. So that was cool.
Did he drink as well?
No.
Good kid.
He's 17.
Yeah, exactly.
My family doesn't support underage drinking except me.
I was about to be like,
allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly my grandpa was like, "Hey, I got a 6-pack of Coronas in the garage fridge."
And you were like, I'm allegedly gonna go drink some.
But yeah, that was my Thanksgiving. Then I was simultaneously sobering up with a massive headache while watching the Seahawks get fucking destroyed. I just had the rest of the night was horrible.
They got butt fucked.
It was
bad.
Horrible game.
Yeah, that was atrocious. It was actually really funny because when my dad got home, like he immediately started drinking because it's Thanksgiving. He just got home from fucking ER. And then I had the NFL Network on because fucking Dish does not get CBS, so I couldn't watch.
Imagine using Dish.
Well, right? Fucking, I hate it so much. Anyways, but we couldn't catch the Cowboys game. So I just had the fucking.
Who cares?
Yeah, right. But still, I want to watch football.
They're playing
so
the commies.
I put on the fucking NFL Network, and they were putting a rerun of last year's wild card game. And so my dad got home and was like, "We're already getting fucked." Like he's like, "Fucking," he's like, "This is bullshit." Blah blah blah. And I'm like, "What?" Like I was upstairs. I was like, "What?" He's like, "We're already losing." I'm like, "No, that's the wild card game."
That's last year.
And he's like, "Oh, okay, so we still have a chance." And I was like, "No." And he was like, "That's a good point." And then we watched. My dad watched them lose twice on Thanksgiving. He went through all the emotions twice.
Oh man, yeah. A couple weeks ago, I was sitting in my room and I was like, I need some background noise while I do this. So I'm sitting there on my laptop, and I turn on Root Sports. I'm like, oh, the Kraken are playing. That's awesome. So I hit play on it. I went through almost that entire game, and I noticed up in the top right corner it says Root Sports Network rerun. I went through the entire game. I was like,
you were like, this thing is riveting.
Yeah, I was like, fuck, they just lost last night too. and then I was like, I'll go on Twitter once the game starts to wrap up, because like people that are there will usually be like, Kraken win or whatever, like whatever team they're. Oh, this team won. There was a pick six. Whatever happens, yeah, woohoo, they won. So I'm just saying for sports in general, because I do this with all the Seahawks teams, and I'm like refreshing on the Kraken game, and I was like, why are these all from last night? And I just happened to glance up, and it just like all of a sudden it was like, oh, the top right corner, Root Sports Network re-air, and I was like, fuck! I was so invested.
That being said, it wouldn't be that surprising to watch the Krakens lose twice in a row. They're fucking horrible.
Yeah, they're so bad.
They're so bad.
They're so bad.
So funny.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind going to a Kraken game though.
I would, because I don't want to spend $250 fucking dollars on nosebleed seats.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Is that really how much it costs?
Yes.
Fuck that.
Yeah, fuck that. Never mind.
Let's just fly to Pittsburgh and go to a Penguins game.
We could fly anywhere in the country.
San Jose Sharks. I want to see the San Jose Sharks play.
The Krakens play away
for
cheaper for tickets and airfare. It would be fucking cheaper.
Well, that's just because it's a new stadium, so they
it's a new stadium, new team. But
it's not a new stadium though. It's just
it is new stadium. They're building a whole new stadium.
No, it's just KeyBank Arena.
Well, they
got redone.
Yeah,
it's all.
Yeah, my dad actually worked on it. They have jacuzzis in the locker room.
Was he the guy who made the name change from KeyBank Arena, which made sense?
I don't. I was just saying,
climate change.
It's like a construction worker. He's not even working in the building anymore.
Dude, listen, whoever changed the name of fucking KeyBank
the climate plan
is stupid. To Climate Pledge Stadiums? Shut the fuck up. Climate change is not funding the stadium.
You know what?
I'd rather it be called Taxpayer Money Stadium.
My whole thing is that when they changed the CenturyLink field to, what is it called now?
Lumen
field.
Fuck Lumen. I don't even know who Lumen is.
The worst one is Safeco to T-Mobile Park.
Yeah.
I still call it Safeco. It'll always be Safeco.
I still call it Safeco, but saying T-Mobile Park instead of like Lumen Field, it just, to me, it sounds a lot better.
T-Mobile Park doesn't sound bad. It's just, it's always been Safeco.
Yeah,
it's the same.
No, I get that.
Well, actually, it's not the same. I don't live in Pittsburgh, but I'm sure it was much worse when Heinz Field wasn't Heinz Field anymore.
Oh yeah, that was a big one. It's Heinz Field. Dude.
Yeah,
that's fucking Heinz Field. I'm sorry, I don't even know what it is now.
Now
what
they suck. I don't know what it is.
I thought you were going to talk about PNC Park. I was like, I don't even know what it was called.
The Steelers don't suck.
Park.
Only park I know in Pittsburgh is Blue Slide Park.
Steelers do suck.
The Steelers suck, but somehow they have a fucking 7-3.
They're running an offense from 19. They're running an offense that's pre-World War II, and they're still fucking winning. I don't understand.
Matt Patricia is gone.
Matt Canada. Matt Canada.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
I'm still really upset about the whole Matt Patricia thing. Sorry. Matt Canada's
he
gone.
Fucked the
we got to be careful talking about sports because we actually have a reoccurring woman listener.
Oh,
wrestling
that's
more
right.
than one.
Okay.
So we do have to be careful
That's
about
right.
that.
That's right.
We'll rant about sports for a little bit, all right? But we won't make it the bulk.
The fucking Mariners
Fucking no,
trading away Gino Suarez.
I saw that. I saw that fucking Mariners post about that. I was like, no fucking way they got rid of Gino.
Dude, I just about launched my entire body over the edge.
So here's the thing. He
at
was
work.
second. He had the second most strikeouts in the MLB, but it didn't matter. He was just a part of Seattle culture.
Yeah.
Seattle loved him, and they only had 1 year left on his contract, so it would have been his last year playing with them anyways. And it was a salary dump. They were just getting rid of his salary.
They dumped fucking $11 million.
$11 million when they don't need to worry about salary. Seattle acts like they're one of the poorer teams in the league, but Seattle has so much fucking money. Seattle has just as much money, maybe a little bit less than New York.
Yeah,
Really?
New York fucking blows.
But
Both
Seattle acts like they don't have money because, as far as I'm aware, the cap space and salary and all that for the team specifically, it's not public with baseball.
They don't have a cap.
I thought
But
there was some sort of cap.
At some point, you have to pay a luxury tax. So you have to pay a little bit more money.
So they act like they're a poor team because they can,
But they're fucking
but
not.
they're loaded, and just
Fuck John Stanton.
just like specifically with this year with the baseball getting more popular, they made billions in just ticket sales alone.
They're the most.
That doesn't include.
They're the most
doesn't
profitable team in the MLB.
That doesn't include $35 for a fucking slice of pizza, $15 for a fucking beer. That doesn't include all of that. And you know, every motherfucker that's over 21 is getting 2 beers.
He's getting at least 2 beers.
Yeah.
Every
And a slice of
motherfucker's
pizza.
getting a slice of pizza for $30 fucking dollars.
Yeah, like your kids are gonna be like,
Jerseys are $200,
jerseys are fucking crazy,
but they're
dude.
really nice.
Yeah.
They're really nice jerseys.
Get all of your jerseys on DHgate. It'll take like 2 months to get here, but it's the same fucking quality. And it's just from some guy who works at a sweatshop in like fucking.
Yeah, we support
Jalpa.
sweatshop
I was gonna say, are
workers.
you actively promoting a sweatshop?
I am actively promoting a sweatshop
That's crazy.
because
That's
it's
crazy.
literally the exact same jersey.
Yeah, this is he lives in start adding. I was gonna say like your full name and stuff, but I stopped myself.
I know.
So, if you guys haven't noticed by this point in the podcast, Alex isn't here this week.
Alex
That
is not here.
That is a new first.
Who's that sitting in the corner there?
that is a new first in Piss Pit history, having a guest star that hasn't become a part of the show.
Yeah.
Hooray!
Yeah.
Hooray.
We did try to make him part of the show, and he was like, yeah, if Trevor's not going to be here by 10, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah.
And then I have an awful time reading social cues, so I stayed in his car for like another 10 minutes.
Yeah,
and
I-
just watching TikTok.
I dapped him up and I left, and then I waited in my kitchen for like 10 minutes for Solomon to come inside.
Like all of a sudden, I was like, oh, I need to get inside. This is not good.
I can see Alex just waiting there like.
Yeah.
I was just showing him the same TikToks I've already showed him.
He got
Look
he got a brand new TV for Black Friday.
Yeah,
and he
he's
wanted
like-
to go set it up.
Oh my god!
Yeah, he's
dude.
like, man, I can't wait to build that TV. And I'm like, yeah, but watch this one.
Damn it, Solomon.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on inviting him or anyone this episode, but I was like, he's already here, and
Right.
we're like an hour from recording, so
If he wants
Yeah.
to stay.
yeah. But he wanted to get out of here. He was like, "When's Trevor gonna be here?" In 45 minutes, the earliest. I'm gonna go home.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
I don't
Should have
blame
brought
him.
the TV with him.
55-inch TV in that little fucking Volkswagen.
Hell yeah.
That would be
I could
crazy.
fit it.
That would have
could-
been insane. I went on Amazon for Black Friday shopping, and I
Gotta wait
found
till Monday.
I know
Monday,
I know,
baby.
but I just wanted to check, and there was a $150 headset that was on sale for $90, and it was actually not bad at all. It wasn't the one you sent me, but it wasn't bad at all.
Imagine
but
not getting a $50 headset for $10. That's a deal right
that's
there.
a deal right there. But I need a fucking upgrade. I'm looking at the ones that are almost $200 because I need one like that. It's about time,
Need it.
dude. It's time for me to upgrade in the headset game. It's time to. I already have enough money in my fucking room to pay off my mortgage. Okay, might not add a little bit more.
Your
Mortgage.
That's just like saying just how much like I have a bad addiction with video games and video games type stuff.
But your mortgage.
It was just a random fucking price or a random thing that costs money.
You have
that I
enough
brought up,
money
okay?
to get that noise in your
Alright.
car fixed.
Alright. There we
A
go.
mortgage
Sure.
is for someone who owns a house.
I know. Jesus fucking Christ, guys. I was just making a comparison to
We
money
get it. We
and a
get
thing.
it.
I don't think you fucking do. I think you guys
No.
think that I pay a mortgage right
There's no. I understand.
I know you don't.
But
pay
there's
now. I
a
know,
mortgage.
but you guys are like, oh, you don't pay a mortgage.
There's a
Neither do you
picture.
guys.
There's a picture of me allegedly crossed in your room with a Thanos gauntlet on, doing a money spread.
It's a
So
hard-ass photo.
I know how much money you have. In there, 'cause
It's a hard ass photo.
it is fucking crazy. He just has like cash everywhere.
I cleaned up finally. I put it in my bank account.
Speaking
the
of
cash is not
cash,
It's
just gone.
crazy.
Speaking of cash everywhere, when I was a freshman, so this is a while, allegedly.
Chocolate milk story.
Actually, that's a good one too.
Yeah.
I'll do that after. That
Yeah.
after. What I was gonna say, because that was before, that was in middle school,
That
or
was
even elementary school. That was
like
a long
sixth
ass time
grade.
ago.
That was like sixth grade or
But
something.
freshman year, we'll say freshman year.
It's a
Um,
good balance.
me and Solomon were in a video production class. We've talked about the video production class before. And for one of our videos, we wanted to go to the dollar store and buy some props and just shit for the video.
Yeah, as you do.
So me, Solomon, and Mark, we were like, well, we don't have any money. We're freshmen in high school. We don't have money.
How do we make money?
We go into my brother's room.
And
Oh.
we check
room
his
we're currently
Starbucks
in.
uniform.
There's just the reason I thought of this is because you say you have cash all over. There's just cash all over. It's on the floor, on the shelves, on the bed. And we rated it for like 5 minutes and found like $50, which was striking gold
Oh
for
yeah.
freshmen in high school.
I
So I'm just
remember.
saying,
$50
watch
is-
out for your siblings.
For myself. I plan on being out of the house.
Hopefully.
And having a fucking whole family by the time that he is fucking 15, okay?
That's fair.
But anyway, yeah, the chocolate milk story. That's a banger. So
Chocolate milks? I don't
used
know.
to-
about this.
this was
I remember coming over to your house and just coming into this room
Yeah?
to check your brother's uniform and everything, and just reach in there and grab out like three $20 bills. Oh, this
We were
one's
awful.
like $25 in ones. That's crazy. It's just like
we
you
were
could
awful.
you could enter this room with no money and leave with like no joke like $85.
Yeah, it was.
That's terrible.
It was
Yeah.
crazy.
Horrible
And
people.
yeah, no, and every time I went in there, Charlie was like, yeah, he doesn't ever do anything with that money anyway, so it's fine. I don't know if that was true or not, but it just made me feel better to take all of his money.
You got to reason with your fucking demons, man.
Yeah.
So, the chocolate milk story. So, I'm playing catch with a wiffle ball with one of my old friends, a guy that you hate, CC.
Chris Collinsworth?
No, no. He dated your ex, like right after you and your ex broke up.
Oh!
CC.
Okay.
So I used to be friends with him back in middle school.
Yeah.
6th grade. We're playing catch at the park. The one that's just over there. I'm not gonna say the name of it. But big open field. There's a baseball field. We're just in the big open field playing catch with the wiffle ball, and he just sails a ball over my head, and I go running after it. I turn around, I go running after it, and I bend over to grab the ball. And when I'm bending over, I look to my right, and I see a crumpled up $10 bill on the grass on the field.
Lucky day.
I'm like, holy shit! I'm a 6th grader and I just found $10. That's a crazy
That's
amount
at
of
least
money,
a Snickers bar, baby.
dude. That's a crazy amount of
In
money
this
for a 6th grader.
economy?
This economy.
So I go. I'm like, fuck yeah, $10, and I go, and I pick it up, and I unfold it. And I see Ben Franklin staring back at me, and my jaw just drops.
You're like, oh, that
Holy
that's
shit.
a lot more than 10 bucks.
10 plus another 0.
That's like 4 Snickers bars. Holy shit.
I'm like, oh my god. And CC, he's like, what'd you find? Because I'm just standing there now, not throwing
Right.
the ball back to him. And he runs. I'm like, I just wave him over, and he runs over to me, and I'm staring at it with my jaw dropped, and his jaw hits the floor. And this
100.
this park is about 2 or 3 blocks away from the closest gas station, and we.
Oh no. You give 2 6th graders $100 at a gas station. That's a good time.
So we I posted a video on my story.
I'm like,
on my
what the
Snapchat story
fuck?
of the $100 bills, and
Fucking rich, baby.
Yeah,
Make it out of the hood.
The other CC, Charlie,
Mhm,
shares my
mhm,
name.
mhm.
He sees the video on my story, and he's like, "Where are you at? I'm pulling up.
$100?
$100."
Now we got 3 6th graders. Oh boy.
And we walk over to the gas station, and we buy
Yeah,
like
I know.
$25 to $50 worth of chocolate milk
Jesus Christ, dude.
and like a bag of chips. we got chocolate milk.
You got to be balanced with your
We
carb
just got,
intake.
like, chocolate milk. We
Oh,
walked back to the
God.
park and sat in that little Patagonia area
Mm.
that's in the park, and we all drank like a half gallon of chocolate milk and just talked about the $100 bill that I found.
Oh,
And I got a
gosh.
legendary picture of Charlie that day of him sitting on his leg, and it looks like he has one leg. It's pretty funny. It's a pretty funny picture.
I'm still trying to figure out who CC is.
Dated his ex, MT. He played football.
We'll play charades. All right.
Okay.
He played football. He is in Arizona now.
Really tall.
In Arizona
Fat.
now. Just pull up his Instagram, dude.
Is it?
Don't say. We're not saying his name.
We're not saying
'cause
names.
I haven't spoken to this guy since.
What
like,
first
then.
name?
No,
No.
because it's not a common. It's not like my first name where there's like 3 or 4 of us
Oh.
in our grade. It's like, oh, there was 2, maybe 3.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
That's a pretty common name.
he shares the same initials as Christian McCaffrey's CMC.
What's his middle name?
I don't know, but I know it's M.
C-Mac.
Yeah.
C-Mac. Yeah.
C-Mac. Damn.
But yeah, that's me.
That's a crazy little story you got there. But you got any interesting little, maybe your autistic breakdown?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No,
that
I
segment still.
I do have what I think is 2 pretty decent ones. I can hear you putting your phone on silent
I
mode.
fidget with it, man.
I know, me
keep
too.
Going.
Me too, but it's just funny because I'll be looking at you and you're staring at me, and I just hear. is that
Yeah.
really not good, Charlie?
It's so bad.
How much have you drank? Oh my, you trooper!
Dude.
Could you give me some red? Thank you.
We love that audio.
Sorry,
Every
sorry.
time, it's always you with a cup.
Hey, shut the fuck up, Mister. I
this
smacked
good?
the Christmas tree. That's fine.
Hey, sometimes you smack the Christmas. I'm a hand talker.
Okay, autism
All right.
breakdown.
Autism breakdown.
Yeah, I do have 2 pretty quick stories. So one of them, I was getting gas on Wednesday, and I pulled up to the pump to Safeway, and I'm out there getting my gas.
I pull up.
What the fuck? Who's out of pocket?
I'm getting gas, and I noticed it's like
Shut
Mazda. I noticed it's like Mazda pull up, and I don't see the person driving it, but I see there's like a massive metal chunk hanging down from the front of their car, and it's just like she's driving, and it's just like just scraping the ground, making sparks, and it was like I was kind of like, I could mind my own business, but I want to make sure this person actually knows. So this fucking big ass woman walks out of this car. Holy shit! And
BBW?
No, she looked like fucking Jason Peters. She was huge.
BBW is beautiful black woman.
Yeah.
To you.
But no, I just see this, and the only reason that I'm describing her this mean is because of what she said. But I feel like I got her back pretty good by accident. I
Of
was
course,
like,
by accident.
I was like, oh, excuse me, miss, you have something hanging down from the front of your car. And it's like kind of sparking and scraping. I was like, I just want to make sure that you knew so you get it fixed or whatever you want to do with it. And she just looks at me and goes, okay, yeah, fuck off. And I'm standing there like kind of like almost in shock. And I had just gotten done working and I was like just coming back into town. I was literally a minute away from my house.
Mm-hmm.
And the gas
The
pump,
rage took
the
over.
gas pump is like almost done. And in my head, I'm like, this is a big woman. But what really came out of my mouth was, okay, fatty. And I stood there and we just kind of looked at each other for a minute and she just, and she's like about to say something and I hear the pump go click and I'm like, oh, yep. And I like
God.
fucking pull it out, put it back on there, slap on my my thingy, my cap, and
Solomon's
took
a
off.
menace to society.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
and-
speaking of gas cap, sorry to interrupt. I've got a little bit of a crazy work story. So for one of the days, I had to go to Edmonds, and it was very north Edmonds too, so almost ever. It was like, and with traffic, it was like an hour 45 drive.
Mm-hmm.
And my coworker's driving, and there's no foreman. It's on that crew. It's just me and this other guy who's our age.
Mm-hmm.
And we get a warning on the little truck. It pops up, the boo pops up,
gas,
and it says fuel pressure low.
Oh no.
What fuel pressure? Like, I know oil pressure. I know what's like.
The
obviously that's gas.
Yeah, right.
But
like,
what fuel pressure?
Is the gas low?
Like, yeah, but the gas. We have half a tank.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what the fuck? What is fuel pressure? So we get there, and I go to look at the just to look at the gas. Like, and the cap is missing. The gas cap is just not on. We drove an hour and 45 minutes without a gas cap on covering the gas tank. And I searched the entire bed of the truck for it. And it's just not there. Like, cool. Who drove this last? And we figured out who drove it last. And we told the office. We're just like, hey, if anyone knows where it is,
right,
it's those motherfuckers.
These guys would know.
We're getting a fuel pressure low, which says don't drive more than 10 miles on it. And we drove 50.
Just by the way.
So on the way home, I had a wet towel that was in the back of the bed that I found, and I just stuffed it in there, try to keep any airflow from getting in there. It worked for a little bit, and then that's another hour 45 home. I get back to the shop, and my boss, he's like, "Hey, short week, Thanksgiving. You want more hours?" I'm like, "Depends. Doing what?" It's like, delivering wheel stops to Junior's crew. Like, where at? Seattle. I'm like, hour there, hour back. It's 11:30 right now. And fuck it. If I can beat traffic, fuck it. And I load him up and everything. And I ended up, I told him, we're missing the gas cap. And he's like, do you need gas? And I was like, I might as well fill it up,
Right.
And I just steal a gas cap off of one of the other trucks, and I'm like, I'll put it back at the end of the day, which I did. But still, it didn't fit right, so I got the fuel pressure low again. I was like I'm gonna fucking die. I've driven this truck fucking, what is that, to Edmonds? That's 75 miles,
70 miles, something like that. Yeah.
And so that's 150 round trip, and then Seattle, that's another. It was deep Seattle, so that's another 40.
You
so that's
should
another
be
80.
dead.
So yeah, it was a little bit scary.
230 miles for all those who can't do math.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Thanks, Solomon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I appreciate that, buddy.
Yeah, I have another story from Dave and Buster's. This wasn't really my fault.
This was today?
This was
Did I
today.
miss something?
Yeah, you were off in Candyland trying to get more tickets, and me and Alex were doing the soccer game. And we're just trying to get like this kickball past Homer Simpson, and he's the goalie. And I'm like starting off pretty good, get like 2-3 goals. And I was like, fuck it, I'm going to kick it as hard as I can. So I kicked it as hard as I can. And there's like seatbelts, like literal seatbelt straps preventing the ball from coming back and hitting me, or like rolling behind me. So I'm like, can't get past me. I'm going to kick it as hard as I can with no repercussions. I kicked that thing. It bounced right off of Homer's fucking elbow, and it squeezed through the seatbelt straps, and it just hit me straight in the cock. I was immediately down on my knees, and I see Alex. I like glance up, and I see Alex like chasing the ball down. It was fucking. I'm like looking around. I'm like looking around, and there's like 3 couples that walk past me, and they're all just staring at me in disgust as I hold my balls.
Oh, what a pervert!
And I'm like looking around for Charlie to see if he saw it. You're literally standing in front of a machine, just like hunched over, like trying to win tickets.
Bro had a goal.
Yeah.
Right?
So I didn't do anything that bad at Dave and Buster's, but when we were all playing the virtual bowling game, you know the bowling arcade game, right?
Yeah.
So I did my first bowl, and it didn't pick it up at all. And so I did my second bowl a little bit harder, and I got 9 pins. And I was like, but I hit it head on. So I was like, so to get a strike, you have to throw this bitch hard. So I threw it as hard as I could down the lane, and it bounces off the corner of the front of the lane and shoots up and hits the fucking screen.
There was a light part on the screen for it.
Yeah.
God.
I don't know how it didn't crack. The whole screen flashed. And then it was the ball. There's a little like pool noodle to prevent from hitting the screen, and the ball like rested on top of that. And I was running out of time because there's a time limit before you have to bowl, and there's a little table in my way from walking down and grabbing it. Okay. So I like jump over the fucking lane, like squeeze through the lane in the table, and grab it. And to bowl, I just fucking throw the ball like this side arm while I'm in the front.
Both side arms of fucking
because the timer was going down. And,
oh man!
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, the first game that we did, Charlie tricked me. Charlie and Alex both tricked me. They were doing like this Jurassic Park. You have to stop. You have to like move the truck up. Hold on.
To be fair, we both undershot our first one.
Yeah, so and you guys, one of you said, "Oh, okay, you have to kind of push it hard." So in my head, I'm like, "Oh, I have to fucking throw this thing as hard as I can," and I'm like gearing up so I could just have all the momentum in the world, and I like have my hand on this Jurassic Park truck, and I took it and I just went boom, and I slammed it back, and I just watched it go flying to the end of the track. It hit the end of the track, and just like it sounded like it broke something. It hit it so fucking hard, like it just.
Basically, it's a Jurassic Park game where like probably that's gonna be picked up. Probably like 5-6 centimeters or so. There's another light, and one of the lights, all the lights are blue, and one is lit up red. And you roll a toy Jeep down the track, and then and there's two little arrows, and it has to stop on the red dot, the red light. Yep. So me and Alex, we both went our first time. We both undershot it like a motherfucker because there was some resistance. You know, you know, it's got to get past those like little gears. I don't know, that lock it from going back.
Like a track, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, one of us said, "Oh, you have to push it kind of hard." And then me and Alex, we both go again. We do it a second time, and I hit the jackpot. And Alex again, he undershot it. Someone's like, "Oh, so you have to put as much force into it as you can," and probably broke something on that machine.
It was not fun. We also got
autistic strength.
We also severely. I got retard strength. You're 100% right.
You're gonna get canceled.
I 100%.
That's why I said autistic strength.
Can't say that word anymore. Oh yeah, the SpongeBob coin pusher.
This was all I got today. I spent $43. You can't look at it yet, Trevor. And I was doing a coin pusher game like 3 times on 2 different machines. 3 times total on 2 different machines. Yeah, sorry guys, that fart was really bad.
We're good now.
I'm still getting a lot of it. And I'm sitting at this coin pusher, just like trying as much as I can. There was like a younger Asian couple watching me play it, and I thought it was kind of funny because they were just kind of like, "Oh, look at the SpongeBobs," like whispering, and I could still like hear them pretty well. But I finally got the one of the cards, and I didn't see who it was at first, so. And it was just like a pile of cards sitting there. Dude, I had a perfect
wave 2's coming back.
I had a perfect shot, and I got one of the cards.
So
Squidward.
Here's the funny thing. So right next to the SpongeBob coin pushers was the Pop the Lock game, which was where I was trying to win tickets.
Of course.
And
you little fiend.
I thought that the Asian couple, they wanted to do the Pop the Lock game because they were watching me, and I backed up, and then they didn't go, so I kept going. But anyways, after we left that area, they went to the SpongeBob coin pushers, and they were there the rest of the night. The whole time we were there, they were on those machines.
Oh, my goodness.
They said, "This shit's fun."
But yeah,
I want to go back and just do that game because it was so much fun.
It's a fun coin pusher. Afterwards, Solomon and Alex played Crossy Roads, which Alex is a god at the Crossy Roads arcade machine, and I played the Flappy Bird because I like the Flappy Bird,
dude,
but I'm not that good at it.
Charlie went crazy.
I went crazy. So to get the 250 ticket jackpot, you needed 104 points, and on my second turn, I got 115 or some shit.
Yeah,
I got 150. You're fucking texting. In the middle of my story. That's only to you.
You got 100.
I got 115 on Flappy Bird.
Yeah, you popped off.
You know how hard that is.
Yeah, it's fucking hard.
Like that's nothing.
No. Literally, I think because you and me would go head to head, and we get like 50, I think.
Max.
Yeah, like 50 on like a
like
I think I was like, holy shit, Charlie, you're popping off.
Yeah, I got 115.
Which I have a really bad curse of that. of saying like, "Oh my God,
The
like don't
commentator's
die."
course.
Yeah, I
curse.
got the commentator commentating.
Charlie the commentator.
Charlie the commentator. Anyways, you continue.
Yeah, I'm done talking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Everyone. So a little bit of a plug. I don't know if anybody here has heard of Charlie the Commentator. He has 125,000 followers on Instagram, at least. I'm assuming he has a TikTok. You know, I'm assuming that's probably where it started. But he does like these commentating videos. He wants to be a football. He wants to be a football commentator. He's English, and he definitely has a disability. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's very obvious.
Asperger's.
No.
Anyways, no, I'm kidding. You might, but you know, and you go to his comments, and they're all like edging comments. And Charlie, please do the thug shaker. Please do the thug shaker. And like hundreds of them. And now when I say this, everybody thinks, oh, it's from different people. Nope, it's
same motherfucker.
It's from one guy who is just determined to get Charlie the thug shake. So my whole goal was I was gonna DM him and be like, "Hey man, really like the content, and I'm genuine because I think it's kind of funny, I think it's good." And then afterwards, I was gonna be like, "You should thug shake," just to go with the joke. And I text him or I DM him, and then I go to bed. I go to bed and I wake up, and he responds. He responds with "Thank you so much" with a smiley face.
It was so wholesome.
And in that moment, I became a fucking supporter, okay? I didn't want him to thug shake anymore. I wanted Charlie to be a fucking commentator, okay?
Which, speaking of, the day after he hit the thug shaker.
Which, I was getting there. Yeah, no, this is posted a video with him thug shaking in the beginning and then goes on. And I'm telling you, it was on Thanksgiving as well.
Yeah.
And, like, the guy that's been commentating for, like, a month.
350,000 followers on TikTok.
He responded to your DM.
Wow, I feel it.
Wow. What was I gonna say? Shit, I don't remember. I forgot what I was gonna say. I lost it.
I'll put that away.
But I just want to say, I hope when he finally becomes a football commentator, we were there day one, guys.
Yeah, we were there. We were there day one.
Yeah.
Yep.
We were there when he was
okay. To be fair, I was there like day 3.
Day 3, yeah. We got Solomon involved.
To be fair, we weren't day 1 either.
But listen, I found videos of Devon the selfie slut that Alex Brooks had never seen before.
Yeah, because he looked through his TikTok, not his Twitter.
I went through his Twitter, and there is some borderline porn on there.
What? Why is there a gap underneath the stalls in the men's bathroom?
Yeah.
I don't want to see a guy's shoes when I go to suck his dick.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
No, he has a video about his grandmother's naked body.
He does.
This was
probably not.
This was him 15 hours ago. Happy
end this episode.
Happy
early.
African American Friday. Hope you had lots of white meat like this yesterday. And it's a picture of him fucking naked with his little wiener scribbled out.
How fast do you think Spotify would take it down if I made that the fucking cover image of this episode?
It would be like immediate. But they're like the stuff that this guy posts.
I won't make it the cover
crazy.
image, guys. Don't worry. They would have already seen the cover image by this point.
I'm sorry. I'm in fucking shock. Right? We already
seen it. So the shock. I already went through the shock.
Dude, that's crazy.
Oh yeah, no, this guy's crazy.
That's not even like that well scribbled out either. That's like a little.
No, you can.
I remember because we were talking about internet memes. I remember what I was gonna say because we were talking about the other night that like I was singing that stupid fucking remix song. You're so skibbity. You're so Phantom that song.
Yeah.
And I just had to look it up because I didn't know. I looked up what Phantom tax meant because I just had no fucking clue.
Really?
And it's so disappointing what it actually means. It's obviously it's Kai Cenat.
Yeah.
And it's because there's another streamer content creator that lives in his house named Phantom. And every time that Kai Cenat like had food on stream, Phantom would come into the room and be like, "It's tax day," and you'd have to give him food. So that's literally it. Phantom tax. It's so stupid.
Right.
Yeah. Did you see his dick? That reaction makes me think he saw his dick.
Okay. I will.
I want to see it.
I don't want to see it.
I want to see it. Show it to me.
I was scrolling through here and I was trying to scroll down and I went like that.
Oh my god!
I don't know what it is.
I think that's it for Misfit
I don't know what it is, and I don't know if I want to know.
Wow.
That's is that where I'm in? Was it his penis?
No.
Did he repost that?
He liked it.
He liked that.
His likes are visible. Everyone can see his likes.
I think that is really.
All of his likes are gay porn.
Okay, I'm glad I didn't look at it. Yeah. We're ending the episode. Yep. Trevor's scarred.
Yeah, I'm scarred. Solomon's scarred, and Charlie's virgin.
Solomon's not scarred.
Solomon's not scarred. Solomon's enjoying it.
No, when I first swiped over there by accident, it was just like a couple of his likes on normal comments, where it was like, okay, they weren't normal comments, but they didn't have any pictures of penises.
Yeah.
Inserted in them, but the comments was still like, I really want to have sexual intercourse with you, and it was like really weird. But I scrolled down like maybe 5 or 6 posts, 5 or 6 likes. Everything after that is just gay porn.
It's just
what
we
but
saw.
then I went, but then I like,
we don't have to show it again.
So
no, we won't.
I know we just said we're about to end the segment, the episode, but we forgot a segment. Your segment, Trevor.
My segment.
Oh yeah,
my segment. My segment today, because I kind of didn't prepare. I'm gonna make a little bit more of a wholesome one.
Okay.
A wholesome one, you know.
Wholesome father story.
So, yeah. Okay, I'm trying to. Yes. Okay. So, when I was a kid, I used to live at my grandma's and my other grandma's. I had 2 grandmas. I called her Mimi and Nana. Okay. Pretty cool names, yeah, I know. Different cultures, if you guys didn't know about that. Mimi, you kind of call Mimi's more of the Hispanic side, and Nanas are something.
One time I was at a country club with my grandparents, and another kid that was my age called his grandma Gramimi.
Oh,
Gramimi.
Gramimi.
Yeah.
Dude,
it's definitely
literally, when you're like, I feel so bad for grandparents because like they'll fuck up on saying Papa or something, and
they'll say
your name for the rest of your life.
Yeah, good job taking that joke from Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Poo poo.
Was it?
Yeah, it was.
You fucking fart again, fat ass?
Yeah,
no, I shit my pants.
Anyways, I didn't know it was from Diary of a Wimpy. I just saw it on Instagram.
Yeah,
so
it was like Manny calling a grandparent poo poo, and it was like, well, that's what you got to be called for the rest of your life now.
Yeah.
Poo poo.
Anyways,
I'm fucking 2 world wars for this.
And so I was at my Nana's house, and she would raise me a lot. You know, obviously my father wasn't really there. But there was one day, it was Christmas. It was around Christmas time. And I loved this small little game. I was like, I think 8 years old, and I loved this small indie game called Minecraft.
I thought you were going to say Webkins.
No.
It was a small indie game at the time.
Yeah, it was a small little indie game called Minecraft.
Was that 2011?
2011, yeah. I think it was 2011, 2010. And they just came out with real life foam swords and pickaxes. And my little kid brain was freaking out. I wanted that. Oh my god, do you understand how badly I wanted to be a real life Minecrafter? And that was crazy. And so I kept asking for it, and like everybody was like, we don't even know where to get them. Like it's so hard to get them because it was so hard to get them. It was fucking, even when they got put on shelves, like instantly being taken, right?
Oh yeah.
So there was one night I remember it so vividly. I went to the bathroom, and how my Nana's bathroom is set up is Dev's old house. I told you, right? Yeah, Dev's old house. So that bathroom in the middle of the house, we had, because I'm a fucking child, so I didn't know how to close doors. I had both the doors just wide fucking open as I'm just, shooting shit through biz.
When I was a kid and I went to the bathroom, I always left the door open.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
But I had 2 doors. I left those bitches both open. All right? I didn't give a fuck. So I'm pissing. And I go, like I hear...
So I'm pissing.
So I'm pissing, right? And I hear the door behind me open, which is the front door. Because, it's terrible fucking design. You can go straight from or great design, if you think. You can go straight from the front door into the bathroom. It's great. And I turn around, and I see my father stand there with a foam sword and a foam pickaxe. And this is at, 11, to 12 at night. Like, I just woke up for a midnight piss, right? And I turn around, and he's just standing there, and he goes, "Oh, fuck!" and just runs outside of the house. And I'm like, what was that? And so like they made me go to bed, but he went out and he like at like 11 at night got me a foam sword and pickaxe.
Let's go.
I don't know where they are now. They were hung up in my my room.
Nice.
At my Nana's house.
I had the torch nightlight.
The torch
I had
was
that
sick.
too.
Yeah.
I had
Torch
yeah.
was sick.
He got me literally the foam pickaxe, the sword, and the torch.
The torch was
Oh
sick.
hell yeah!
I had it on the wall.
I literally had that until I was probably 15 or 14 years old.
Really?
Yeah, and it was up on my wall. And then I started talking to women, and I was like,
See, you say that now, but like now, if I showed a woman that like who likes Minecraft and I showed them I had a fucking foam sword and a pickaxe,
I showed a woman that I had dinosaur bed sheets and dinosaur comforter and dinosaur everything on my bed, all bedding. Still got in them sheets.
best sex of my life.
It was.
But yeah, next week I'll probably have something crazier. But that was just more of a wholesome one.
Alrighty.
Can we have a segment where we just read off captions on?
No,
that
we're
guy's
signing
tweets?
off. We're going away.
Turn off.
You guys have also already plugged your Fortnite, so we can't do that anymore.
Yeah. Chunky
Alright.
Cheese 919.
Stop every episode.
Add me on Xbox.
Milkman for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3.
Milk the Poop Man
Milk
on
the Poop Man.
on COD.
All right.
All right.
Love you
Goodbye.
guys.